back to Education Talks. In the first, I want to say I'm very happy to have you here again for another discussion about education. Nowadays, artificial intelligence or AI has become very popular, especially among college students. Many students use AI to find the reference, complete assignment, or learning English. In fact, some studies show that learning English with AI can be more effective than traditional learning method. But here's the question is, does really AI make us smarter or does it make us too dependent on technology? To make special discussion of today's, of course, I am not alone because I have special guest star and please welcome Zakia. Hello Zakia, how are you?
Hello Hilya, I'm doing well today. How about you?
I'm doing well too. By the way, are you ready for casual discussion of today's?
Of course, so let's get started.
I recently read a study comparing college students who learning English using AI with those who learning through conventional methods. Interestingly, the student use AI as in better learning outcomes. So, as a college student, what do you think about AI can further those results?
I think it's one of the biggest educational advancement today. Learning has become much more innovative and students now have access to many useful technologies. AI is also very flexible because we can use it anytime and anywhere. That's why I believe AI is an effective learning companion.
Okay, so you believe AI can be a learning partner, not just a tool to find the answer.
Exactly. If we use it properly, AI is also helps us to understand the material instead of simply completing our assignment.
Okay, but may I ask you about which AI tools you usually using for study?
I usually use ChatGPT. Besides help me study I also think of it as my learning companion because AI help me understand many subjects including English.
Oh, okay. I totally agree. ChatGPT really feel like a study buddy. But there's one thing people often debate. Many say that college students are becoming addicted to AI. So, what do you think about that?
If people say we're addicted to AI, maybe they partly right, but I think it's a positive kind of addicted because AI makes learning more enjoyable and less boring. For example, when I'm learning English and I don't understand a vocabulary words or grammar rule, I can ask AI and get an explanation immediately. It motivates me to keep learning as long as AI expand our knowledge. I think it's good habit.
Oh, okay, I agree. So, AI itself isn't problem. What matters is how we use it. If we use AI to understanding the material, it's very helpful. But if we let do all our assignment without learning anything ourselves, that it can negative impact. Well, everyone, that's the end of today's discussion. In conclusion, AI can be a great companion learning if we use it wisely. So, let's using AI to improve our knowledge, not to replace the learning process itself. Thank you so much, Zakia, for your sharing talk with us today, and thank you so much our listener Education Talks, and see you the next episode. Bye.
Hello everyone, welcome to our podcast. I'm Zakia and today we're going to talk about email, one of the most important communication tools in this digital world. I'm here with my friends.
Hello everyone, I'm Yulia. Thank you so much, Zakia, for inviting me. I'm very happy because email is something we use almost every day.
That's true, even though so many people use messaging apps like WhatsApp and Telegram, email is still very important. So let's find out why. To begin with, what comes to your mind when you hear the word email?
Okay, in my opinion, email is an electronic mail. It is a way to send and receive message with internet. We can also send files like documents, photos, or videos.
That's interesting. So email is not only for sending messages but also for sharing important files, right?
Exactly, that's why school, university, and companies still use email in every day.
Since so many people use messaging apps today, why do you think email is still important here?
Okay, I think email is professional than application message. Example, student use email to contact the lecturer or student they use email to submit a statement.
I agree. Companies also use email to communicate with employees, customers, and business partners. Okay, now, what do you think is the advantages of using email?
Okay, in my opinion, in the first, email very fast and then and then we can send attachment like PDF or Word files and then email are saved so we can check them in any time.
That's true. I also like that we can access email on a phone, a laptop, or tablet.
Exactly, we can check email in anywhere with internet connection.
Of course, nothing is perfect. Are there any disadvantages of using email? What do you think, Hilya?
Yes, common problem is spam email, and another problem is phishing email that try to steal personal information.
So that's why we should always check the sender before we click the links or downloading files.
Exactly.
Some people believe messaging apps will replace email in the future. What's your opinion with that, Hilya?
Okay, I don't think so because messaging apps are great for quick conversation, but email still best choice for formal communication.
That's true. If I want to send an assignment to my lecturer or apply for a job, I will use email instead of WhatsApp.
Exactly, because email to formal communication while messaging apps to casual communication.
Before we finish, I'd like to ask about your experience. How often do you use email, Hilya?
Okay, I usually use email several times a week. I usually use email to contact my lecturer or submit my assignment. How about you?
I also use email quite often. I think learning how to write professional emails is important skill because it will help us in our future careers.
I agree. Good email communication creates a personal impression.
So today we learned what email is, why it is important, its advantages and disadvantages, and how it is different from messaging apps. And thank you so much for Hilya for sharing your ideas today.
You're welcome, Zakia. I'm very happy because our podcast very enjoy.
And thank you everyone for listening our podcast today. Goodbye and
See you next time.